Alright everyone, welcome to another Flat Cap interview. I've got Todd Fogarty here from PBCB'S, or Peanut Butter Crack Babies.
Pretty boys collect bees.
Oh,
Pillow bashing cushion boys.
Okay, welcome to the show, mate.
Nice to meet you.
So we'll see what we can find out. I seen you a couple of months back playing with Days and Days and was really impressed. So I'm glad you're on here. So basically, I suppose, how did the band start originally, and how long have you been around?
So I can't put a time frame on it because the memory's shot and I don't know from year to year. But the general coming about of the band was before a day of Clarity.
Yeah.
That Footy and Clarity Records put on. I was being a bit of an idiot in town and climbed up a very tall tree, and I fell out of that tree and snapped my wrist and got some brain bleeding, and and obviously I couldn't play guitar for that set, and I really wanted to because it was a stellar lineup. Obviously a great local thing that's put on in Adelaide.
Yeah.
So sitting around going, I don't want to give up this show. I can still sing, but I'm going to have to bail on it because I can't play my songs acoustically. And my friend Steve Rosewarne said, "Hey, I can play your songs. Like, your songs aren't that hard, man. You write simple chord songs."
Yeah.
So he jumped on board, and we had a bit of a practice together, and that was lovely. Great dude. And then Lockie Bruce said, "Yeah, I could get around this on some banjo." So
cool.
yeah, we ended up doing a bit of a trio set at the old Electric Light, or what was it called after that? Producer's Bar.
Oh yeah.
And played a set out in the beer garden there, and it was great. It was just lovely to play with two other people because I've always played acoustically and really, like
cool.
by myself, solo. Really enjoyed it, but to have that kind of backup there was amazing, and I felt more energy, like being supported by my friends who I love and everything like that. So from there, I was like, I don't want to really give up this band vibe that's going on.
So did you have the name by then as well, or?
Nah, it was just Todd Fogarty then.
Yeah.
And then from there, people started just joining. We got Leith on trumpet, we got Jake on bass, and we got Quinny on drums. And then Quinny couldn't play a show in Melbourne one time when we played, so Jethro stepped up to the plate and performed amazingly well. And after that said, this is too much fun. I don't want to leave this band. So that's where our percussion side of things comes in. So we've got a drummer and a percussionist who basically plays drums as well, and grabbed a Chaos pad, grabbed some synths, and it all just kind of evolved.
So how many's that in the band? 6?
I think it's 6 of us now. Yeah.
Oh,
6 of us at the moment.
And what about the name? Where did that come from? Because it's an interesting name. You've just reeled off about 3 or 4 for the actual the letters.
Yeah, I'll never tell. I think Steve was eating a lot of peanut butter at the time, and he started to get a little bit allergic to it. I think if you overdo the peanut butter, apparently you can become allergic to peanut butter over time. I'm not a doctor. That might not be true.
That must explain the Americans quite a bit. They eat a lot of peanut butter then, don't they?
Yeah. And the Crack Babies thing I probably won't get into. But PBCB'S now, but it can be whatever you want it to be.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. Play Bono, cease breathing.
You've thought about this as well, haven't you?
Oh mate, I've got a list.
Yeah, okay, that's cool. So how long ago was that? You can't remember?
Day of Clarity 2015?
Yeah.
2015 maybe, and then the band probably more around 2016 when it all kind of actually came to fruition, but don't quote me on that.
No,
like I said, dates aren't my strong suit.
So, I know you've got a single out. Have you got anything else out previously to that? Is there other stuff people can get
Only,
hold of?
only,
This is-
only
the
solo
single's
stuff.
great.
Only solo stuff. So we recorded the single, or was mixed by Lockie Bruce,
Yeah.
lead guitarist, and we recorded drums with Alex Upton at Southbank Studios, and we have 2 more tracks ready to be released, but
Yeah.
we're just kind of biding our time. Apart from that, it's just all my solo stuff,
Yeah.
which was 4 tracks recorded with Ben David up in the hills
Yeah. Okay.
a long time back, and they are the songs we play now, just
Full on band instead of
beefed
just
out.
yourself.
So.
Yeah.
But yeah, recording is fun. I just need to get better at writing more songs. It's a slow process for me.
Well, I mean, like I said, I seen you at Days and Days, and we've spoke a little bit about that. But I think you stole the show that night. I mean, they were good as well. But you guys impressed me. I didn't know what to expect when I got down there. So you know, the whole night was pretty good.
It was a good mixed show.
Yeah.
We had Room Billy Rattle at the start, sort of slower folk sort of stuff, and then we got up and played probably one of our better shows ever. So, I mean, we've played some shocking shows. We've played some shows where the bars have not wanted us back.
Yeah.
But that one was a ripper. And also we hadn't been on a plane for 24 hours. But yeah, Days and Days, that was a cool thing to be able to do, just because
Yeah.
I've always looked up to that band, and a band I played in Canada, played with them just after I left Canada, and
Yeah,
so
okay.
it came full circle for me, which was great. And,
Yeah, yeah.
and to be able to see them play, because they're genius.
Yeah, they were
Good
they
fun.
Were good. Yeah, it was a good, I filmed them, and hopefully I'm going to film you guys probably at the Grace Emily.
Looking forward to it.
So there's a few of you. It's going to be a bit tight on the stage there.
That's
I
alright.
reckon.
We played tight stages
Yeah.
before. I'm trying to think of it. Yeah. Might have to get down in the audience maybe.
It's like a back room. It's like someone's back room at the Grace.
I know, the Grace is good though.
Yeah.
The sound is fun, like that tiny room with the pillars. It's good. I like
Yeah, no, I think it would be a good night down there as well. We've got Shambolics on, and obviously
Yeah.
the Ghost Setter doing their bit at the end.
The Shambolics pump as well.
They've got about 6 or 7 in the band as well.
Yeah, they pump.
So yeah, it should be a good night.
Some good Celtic influence skate
Yeah.
pump.
Yeah,
That's what I want.
no, it'll be cool. It'll be cool. So you said earlier you predominantly write most of the songs. Is that how it works? And what you do, take them to band practice, and everybody sort of adds their bit to
Yeah.
it, or
Yeah. Colours it in, I suppose. I guess a lot of the songs are really old that we play now, and were always just solo songs.
So what are the songs about? Life experience, or just about anything?
A bit of a mix.
Yeah.
I don't know. I wish I could say I wrote more like political songs and things like that, but it's mainly just songs about being a dickhead, or like
Being young, you mean?
not liking yourself very much as well. I don't know. I don't write songs when I'm in a good place or good space mentally.
Yeah.
It's my release when I'm in a bad place in my head.
Okay.
So most of them are quite negative, but put to quite upbeat, fun
Yeah.
music, and I like that counterpoint sort of feeling.
Yeah.
It's
That's
weird.
good. How did the because you got the guy who plays the trumpet. How did or what was the decision making as to what instruments came into the band and that? Because I mean, it sort of seemed to grow and grow, didn't it?
Yeah, Lee has been a friend of mine for a long time, and he's a very zany individual.
Yeah. I know he likes taking his clothes off.
He
doesn't
loves taking his clothes off,
Yeah.
and we all like it too. If you've seen
Yeah.
his body, it's darn tootin', man, darn tootin'. But I don't know. I think he didn't play trumpet before this band.
Okay.
I just asked, or he asked me, or I asked him if he wanted to be in the band, and he writes amazing songs. He plays guitar and plays in a rad band called Idly By, which wasn't around at the start of PBCB'S, but
Yeah.
I was like, you want to play trumpet? Because I was listening to a lot of, I don't know,
I like
ska influence
I
songs.
like a lot of ska stuff,
Yeah.
you know. So I wondered whether that was where
And
it
so the
sort
dude
of came
picked up a trumpet, he rocked up a band, he's like, can't play it yet. And I was like, yeah, but I reckon in 3 weeks' time we'll be able to play it, no bloody worries. And yeah, he's proved us very right. The guy is a showman, and his trumpet brings a lot to it. Even playing acoustic shows.
Yeah.
If I just can click my fingers and feel a little alone on stage, he's usually got his trumpet tucked away, so he'll jump up on stage with me in the front bar of the cranker, and it's good fun.
So what are your musical influences? What have you listened to that you think you're bringing sort of into the band, or is there any sort of group out there that you listen to and sort of, oh yeah, that's cool? You know, is it a punk background? You mentioned ska. What's your sort of musical background, or do you just listen to anything really?
Yeah, I like listening to a whole mix of things, and I hope that comes across in the music. I think basically they were folk punk songs, because when I wrote a lot of them I was listening to a lot of folk punk songs that are now, you know, beefed out, but also, I don't know, we'd get put into the same genre as ska, but it's not a ska band at all. It's got one trumpet in it, you know. It's more of folk punk with a trumpet, and then I don't know.
But not all the ska stuff. The different waves of ska, they've not all got like brass going on in them.
No, that's exactly right.
You know, the punk ska and that bits.
Oh, even a lot of like bomb the music industry stuff didn't ever have trumpets in it in certain albums, or any brass at all. But I suppose growing up, I really liked grunge when I was little, and then I moved on to punk, and then I moved on to hip hop. I like wordy things. I really like wordy things. I suppose a lot of my songs take a bit of influence out of AJJ, previously known as Andrew Jackson Jihad, and I like the way that they put across these really intense sentiments, whether it be loving or hate-filled, but with lyrics that are almost kind of grating, you know, like the lyric, like some of the imagery in those songs is kind of disgusting, but in a pretty way, and I like that. I like the shock value of performance and lyricism. Yeah,
well, that's good.
Yeah.
It sells, so that's what happens, isn't it? Same as it's like sex things, isn't it? You know, they sell as well. If it shocks, then it sells a lot of the time, and a lot of people enjoy it without even realising. They'll go and watch it, even if somebody says, oh, that's terrible, that's terrible. Human nature tells you you're going to go and have a look to see how bad it really is. Or you know, that's how things work. So,
oh God, I hope we play really badly and people are like, that was so shit, I want to come back and watch it again.
Well, you know, we've got you going on at the Grace because I've seen you at Days and Days, so I'm expecting more of the same, so no pressure there.
Well, everyone better come and dance, right? Come and throw a party. If you like dancing, it's no fun.
Well, that's it, isn't it? They need to interact. So what's the plan for the future? You've got a couple of songs that you're working on. Hopefully, an EP or something like that, or
so far just been putting out singles, tidbits for people at a time.
Yeah, teasing everyone.
Yeah, that's it. Dangle that carrot. I love carrots, by the way. I'm a big carrot fan. But we've got a couple more tracks recorded, and I'm trying to write more at the moment. We've been on a big hiatus at the moment. Jake's off gallivanting in Europe and having a wonderful time.
Yeah.
And we just kind of need to regroup and just have a chat and see where we want to go. But I'd like to make it a big year. Towards the end of last year, we started getting some really great shows.
Yeah.
And just offered to us because, you know, people had seen us, and I couldn't believe that at first. I was like, you know, we don't have a huge following on Facebook. Like, there's just people coming to our shows and enjoying it, and I'm so appreciative of that.
Yeah, no,
that's the best thing ever.
I loved it when I seen you at the Cranker, so I was very impressed.
There'll be more shows this year, definitely.
Yeah.
Need to put out some merch, need to write some more songs, need to release the songs we already have written and recorded, and hopefully, shock some more people.
Yeah, that's the way, man. That's the way. That's cool. All right. So we've got the guys playing down at the Grace Emily on March 30th. So you'll need to come down and see them. You'll have a ball. But you're going to do an acoustic for us now as well, I believe.
Yeah, for sure.
Cool.
Let's do it.
All right. Okay. So thanks for tuning in, everyone. Thanks for coming on, man.
Thank you for having me.
I look forward to seeing you again at the Grace.
See you at the Grace.
Cheers. Catch you next time.
This is a new song I have written called Schmuck. Dear friends and family, please cut off my head and use the blood I spilled to grow your plants. I'm thinking kinks 'cause now I know that I'm a useless fuck that will never achieve anything, so let me fertilize it with garden beds. Now I'm crying while I'm flying back home with rubber band tightness around my stomach and chest. Moving impaired by designer drugs for horses on a cuckold schmuck, I'm an absolute mess. So kill me if you want to, I ain't got nothing to lose. I've got nothing left since I lost you. So kill me if you want to, I ain't got nothing to lose. I've got nothing left since I lost you. So she killed me, she didn't want to, but she didn't know what to do. I'll keep choking on my heart in front of you. Your friends and family, please cut off my head. Use the blood I spilled to grow your plants. And feed your kids, carve out my backbone and use it as a xylophone to serenade your lovers and your pets. Now I'm driving nearly inside my lines on the road, knowing this could end badly at best. Moving impaired by cereal for women, I'm a cock